welcome. It's Taylor.
And Whitney.
We are so excited you are here with us for another product reveal. Can you believe it?
No.
We're back here again in the same spot, excited to share with you the new products that are coming next week. So we are doing these videos. They come to you every Saturday. That gives you guys the earliest sneak peek at what's to come the next week. And this one is exciting.
I know.
I say that every time, though.
I know. I'm like, these people are probably sick of me being like, just hold your, wow! It's true, though. I'm very excited about this. It's very springy.
Yes.
So if you're getting your spring vibes on, which we are here, we're ready. Taylor's wearing her
I've
tank
got
top.
no sleeves on.
No
and
sleeves.
I think the high today is 53. So I think I'm just like really hoping for spring.
We're trying to pull it in. Come on, spring. You can do it.
Yes, and this is so beautiful, and I'm really excited to share some of the creative ways that we are going to show you to use this to bring joy to others, which is really what we love to do here at Tailored Expressions. And so we have some fun things to share with you today. Let's talk about our promo first.
Yes.
Should we?
I'm excited about this one too, because you know I love me a good custom stamp.
Yes, I know a lot of people might not know that about us, is that we offer personalized stamps. So if you want to be able to personalize the back of your cards with a hand stamped by and your name, we do that. We have so many different options to choose from, and I'm going to pop the graphic up here so you guys can see. When you purchase any one item from our Flit and Flutter category, which is our new release next week, you will receive a 25% off any one TE Made For Me stamp. So that will come in your order, shipped with your order. So you'll get that coupon code when you receive your package. And then you can go on temadeforme.com and it will tell you or show you all of the options we have for personalized stamps. You can pick out the one that best fits you, and we will make it for you and ship it to you. So kind of fun.
That.
Yes. And then we made you guys some beautiful products this week. If you were part of the event recently that was held through Scrapbooking Cards today, it's called Crop and Create. We use these products at that event, and we are excited to bring them to our entire audience. So if you were at that event, some of these products might look familiar to you, but we are excited to add even more coordinates for this beautiful Create in Quads stencil.
Okay.
So should we show it off?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. It is time to share with you our latest quad stencil. This is called Create in Quads Flit and Flutter. Isn't that so pretty?
Yes.
It features the hummingbirds, which are known for flitting around. And then we have butterflies, known for fluttering. You'll also find birds and flowers and some really beautiful color combinations that you can do with this. It looks good in a lot of different color combos, but you can see this pretty kind of monochromatic blues and greens on the back of the packaging is gorgeous. Now this is a little bit different in our quad stencils. It is 5 layers, where typically our quads are 4 layers, but we wanted to bring you even more ability to add color, so there is that 5th extra layer on this quad.
I love the aesthetic of this quad. It's just so gorgeous, so ethereal. I'm like,
it is. Okay. I love it. I love how the elements overlap each other and give you that beautifully blended ink that just gives it kind of that more realistic, like you said, ethereal quality to the blend. So if you want to up your designs even more, we have our Foilet, Flit and Flutter. We have begun to do our foilets a little bit differently. Many of them are large scale. When they coordinate with a quad stencil, it makes sense to have them large like this so you can blend the entire thing. If you have a smaller Mink machine, you would blend first and then cut apart your designs and then send them through to foil them. If you have a big Mink machine, you can send the whole panel through. We have a large carrier sheet, 8.5 by 11 carrier sheet and magic shim that you can use to do all 4 panels at the same time, but only if you have that bigger Mink machine. So you can still use these both ways, depending on what size you have. So this is the Foilet, Flit and Flutter.
Is that foilet all one design in the pack?
It is.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
Yep.
And how many are in there?
It's all the same design, and you get 5 sheets.
Awesome.
So 5 sheets times 4 cards would get you 20 cards out of this pack.
That's great. I'm so glad you said 20 because I almost said 40.
Yes.
Who does math in this relationship? I think we just responded to that question.
Oh, actually, that's hilarious. Yeah, it is 20. 5 times 4. I was like,
Yes.
Now you have me questioning.
I'm sorry.
We always say around here, we don't do public math. Anytime we have to like calculate something out in front of other people,
It's a little scary.
I know.
You get a little nervous, like, oh, did I do that right?
I know.
It's okay.
Well,
We
the
survived.
multiplication tables are I can still
Still in
recall
there.
those. So, all right, then to go with that Flit and Flutter quad stencil, we have a few dies that coordinate specifically with the blended panels. This one, called Create in Quads Flit and Flutter, is designed to cut out the flowers and the butterfly. Here, I'll flip this over so you can see on the back here. So this particular die cuts out the flowers and the butterfly from this panel and also cuts out the 2 hummingbirds from this panel.
Ooh.
So you get double duty out of this die set. And then to add even more versatility, you can grab the Create in Quads Flit and Flutter cutting plate, which is all one die designed to cut out all of the birds from this panel. And we're going to show you some samples, how you can rearrange those birds. Use this as a template to pop your birds back onto your panel. Lots of different ways once you cut out these flowers, how you can piece them back over the top of another background pattern. So these dies really do give you the ability to step up your stenciled designs. So those are the Flit and Flutter products, and if you were part of the Crop and Create event, then we did have these available for you either in your event kit or available for purchase. These next products I'm going to show you are brand new. So even if you were part of the event, pay close attention because we have some really fun die sets that mimic the style of your quad stencil, but in a die design. So this first one is called Flit and Flutter Hummingbirds, and this is a set of dies. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
They actually cut out the hummingbirds, which you can use this large piece as a backer, and then you can cut out the different winged pieces and tail feathers.
Gorgeous.
In different colors. You have one going in each direction. So if you love die cutting and kind of piecing that puzzle back together, you're going to love this die set. And I'll have some samples here to show you as well. Now this one is called Flit and Flutter Butterflies. So these butterflies mimic some of the stenciled butterflies in that quad, and they are provided again as dies. So you can cut out both layers of the butterfly, piece them on top of the backer. There's even an outline piece for that largest butterfly, and then you have several different sizes of the butterfly bodies to fit with the large, the medium, and the small.
Pretty.
The only one that has the outline is the large one. The medium and the small don't have the outline, but there are body sizes for all of them.
Wow.
So really fun.
And this does not coordinate with the butterflies in the stencil.
Right.
Okay,
These
perfect.
are not designed to cut out the artwork from the stencil. They are just using these designs from the stencil. We were able to create die pieces. For those of us that just love to die cut and put the puzzle together, I think this is a really fun option and gives you a little bit different look than what you get from stenciling and then die cutting with the coordinating dies. So there are your Flit and Flutter hummingbirds and butterflies. And then we have a few pre-printed paper pieces that are perfect for finishing off your projects using this quad. So we have the Insider's Flit and Flutter for the inside of your cards. There are 6 different ones in here. You get 2 of each. I'm going to show you how these are great for creating a set of cards. Really some fantastic sentiments in here for the more generic occasions that we need a lot of. There's a thank you, a get well, kind of a missing you. There's a birthday in here, thinking of you. I think that one is for a sympathy occasion. So lots of good different options in here. And to answer the question you all might be wondering about, yes, these can be foiled. They are foilable because they are printed in toner. So if you have that Mink machine and you want to send these through your heat source, you can foil these. Same is true for the Foilet mini strips occasions. They can be foiled. These coordinate with our mini strips die. And if I pull these out of the package, let me show you here. You actually get 2 different types in this set. You get a black with white writing and you get a white with black. All of the sentiments are the same in both of them. You get 6 of each one. And the great thing about these is, yes, you can foil them, but they look equally great, even just die cut and placed on your projects with the black writing or the black with the white is really a nice
I'm
pop.
really excited about these.
I think we'll use these a lot.
So much.
We've actually used them quite often already. So
the ease of having them work with that mini strips die too and cutting them all apart at the same time, that makes my heart so joyous.
Yes. Super easy. And that is exactly what you want when you're creating a set of cards. How many of you guys like to create sets of cards as gifts that you give to friends or family members? I know we have a lot of family members who appreciate our handmade cards and would love to send them out. They might not want to make them themselves, but they love to send a handmade card. And so we end up giving a lot of gifts to people with kind of a set of cards in mind. You can decide who you need to send it to for what occasion, and you didn't have to make it yourself. So
I love that.
I think it's a wonderful gift, and we have some really fun sets that we've designed just for that purpose. So actually, why don't I bring them all in here?
Okay.
These are called Simple Gifting Collections. I'm going to go through a whole one with each of you, with you guys today, but we have 3 different colorways, and the idea is we've given you all of the curated pieces. We've curated the color combination, the pieces that you need in order to create a beautiful set of cards for a friend.
I love
this
this so much. Yes.
We have that beautiful belly band on there. Look at how pretty that is. So you receive all the pieces needed to make this this belly band that makes it look so professional.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love giving a gift that people say, you made this?
I know.
And I just feel like these sets really step up your gifting game.
They do. All right, so here's a whole set of cards. So these gift sets, our Simple Gifting Collection, is created with the idea of gifting 4 cards in a set. So you have enough products in this Simple Gifting Collection to create 4 cards. You will do the stenciling yourself and creating of the cards, but you get card bases, you get panels for the inside.
Love that.
You get, if you purchase the sentiments, you can use those sentiments on the outside. I'm going to show you how I like to do that when I give a gift of cards. But you can also see this is our Dreamy Collection. Beautiful color combination, and Susan created these cards also using the Foilet.
Wow.
So let's go through one of these packets together and show everybody what comes in the Simple Gifting set. So we have the Cheery Collection, the Dreamy Collection, and the Breezy Collection.
Ooh, love the names.
I know, fun names, right? So in each of these, like I said, we have done the prep work for you. We've done the color curation. You get all of the pieces in here to make it super easy.
Wow.
So one of the things, when I give a set of gift cards, I want it to look really nice. And in order to do that, you need something to put it in.
Absolutely.
So each of these comes with a A2 clear card box to package up your set of cards. Then you get a set of 4 card bases. These are all top fold card bases because all of the patterns in the quad are vertically oriented. So each of these kits comes with 2 different colors in the colorway that you choose. This one is Cheery. So 4 card bases.
I'm probably going to choose 1 of each or 9 of each.
Whitney's going crazy.
I'm ready to gift some cards.
And then we've got the 4 inside panels. So these are not printed with sentiments to make it super easy for the recipient to write their own message inside and not necessarily have it for a particular occasion. Now, if you have insiders panels and you wanted to finish them off with that, you could.
Yeah.
But this is just a nice touch for the inside of your card so that it's ready for the recipient to finish. Then you also get 4 envelopes to coordinate. The envelopes are all the same color. In this case, you have blue cheese envelopes. And then we have some of the fun pieces for decorating. So let me pull these
The
out
bits
of the
and
bag.
bobs,
The
and
bits
I love it.
Yes.
My favorite parts are the coordinating pieces that really make this stand out.
So when I gift a set of cards, I like to let the recipient decide what they might want to use the card for. So we have included a little bit of foam adhesive. These are our foam strips that are already pre-cut for you. And what I would choose to do with this is stick it in this little glassine bag, cut apart those little mini strip sentiments and stick them in there. And then your recipient can simply place a piece of adhesive on the back of the sentiment of their choice and put it onto your decorated card front.
Wow,
So
I love that.
If I'm gifting a set of cards, I often won't put a sentiment on them because I want them to have the choice. Like I need a thank you card or a birthday card or a, whatever kind of card they need in that moment, they have that choice. So that's what this little bag is for with the small bits of foam strip. Then we also have beautiful envelope seals in each collection to match the curated colors. So you've got the butterflies and the hummingbirds in the cheery colorway. So pretty. There's 4 of them in there. So those would just go to your recipient. Tell them they can match their envelope seal to the card that you created for them to send.
Gorgeous.
And then to make it all look beautiful, we have some pieces that we have designed for you. So we have this pre-die cut label. This is out of our really heavyweight cardstock. And we designed a sticker that you place right on the front of that. It says just for you. And then you can take that belly band, which is already pre-cut and scored. It's only folded 2 times, but there are 2 other score lines on here that you would fold and then fold again. And then this piece is designed to fit perfectly around your A2 clear card box. Just thread it through your little label. There's some slots here that you thread that cardstock through. Stick the sticker on, adhere it around the back, and you have that beautifully finished box of cards.
Wow.
Isn't that so pretty?
I love it. You know, it makes my heart pitter patter when all of the colors all coordinate everything, the stickers and the, envelopes. I feel like that just brings me such joy.
I know,
but
I
it's
love
also
it.
so great to give to someone else. It looks so nice.
It does, yes. So hopefully you guys appreciate the curation and cutting and all of the planning that goes into these. You can buy these, make your quad card, blend your stencil, and make your cards, and you have a beautiful set of cards to gift to a friend or family member.
That is super fun. What a great collection.
I love it. So let's take a look at some of those cards that are inside of these
Yes!
boxes. So we've got lots of samples. I already showed you the ones from the Dreamy collection. Now these are from the Cheery collection of colors. Ooh. One of the things that I haven't mentioned yet is we do have ink bundles for each of these collections as well. So if you love these colorways, you can grab either a bundle of the full size or the mini ink cubes in these selection of colors, so you know they're going to look great together. So really fun. This one uses the cutting plate, and I just popped those birds after die cutting. I popped some of them up and placed some of them back onto the blended background panel.
Wow.
As the card on that one. This one, so pretty with those hummingbirds popped up in the background. Maybe you can see a little bit of that fine line script that I stamped over the top of that one. So many ways that you can kind of add dimension and interest to these. Mm-hmm. But if you want to, they're beautiful, just blended and placed on the card base as well. So there's the butterflies. And then this one, I think this is one we're going to make in the live together.
Good.
We're going to blend this Cheery combo on Tuesday, and then I'm going to show you how to put together a few of these projects. Look at that. I'm going to go into more detail on that beautiful texture and how that happens when we meet again on Tuesday.
Awesome. Excited for that.
Me too. Okay, I showed you guys the Dreamy. There's another option of how Susan created this using the bird die cut and then rearranged her birds in a different way. Such pretty cards with the foilet details in there. They really do add so much fun. And then our last colorway, this one is called Breezy. And if you attended the Crop and Create event, then you will recognize these cards. These are the colors that we used in the class. So I think these are also the monochromatic color combination that's on the back of the packaging. And you can see how we added such pretty details to each of those panels. So pretty, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there we have Breezy, Dreamy, Cheery, available in simple gifting collections and ink bundles. So you have everything you need to create these beautiful projects.
Excited!
We do have more samples too.
I know. I saw this one you created and was thinking, can we share this one yet?
I know. I wanted to use some of those new dies, so I pulled out that Hummingbirds die set and I actually cut it all out of white cardstock, blended a little bit to give it some dimension, and used one of our previously released florals. This one is called Fancy Florets.
Wow.
And I think that turned out so cute. I love it.
I
I wouldn't say, maybe cute isn't the right word. It's pretty. It's elegant.
It is.
So
I wouldn't have thought to use that together. I wonder where you drew that out of your brain.
I think it might have been Susan.
Oh, really? Okay.
She might have said, Taylor, that
You
Fancy
should try that.
Florets would be really pretty with the hummingbird.
Ooh, I love it. Great ideas.
I don't know. I'll have to ask her because sometimes things just like, I don't know where they come from. I forget. Maybe
Yes.
maybe it wasn't Susan, but I decided to take that and run with it, and I think it turned out really pretty. So then we've also got a couple cards from Lori. She used the foilet on this one. You can see all those pretty details in there. Die cutting out the flower and the butterfly after it's been blended. And really pretty sentiment on that one too. And then last but not least for today, we have this beauty from Lori where she took one of those insiders panels, placed it on the front of her card, and just used a few of those die cut birds surrounding it, which
that's sweet.
I mean, you get a lot of birds from that cutting plate,
Do.
so you could make several of these cards just like this. So, so pretty. All right, well, as usual, we will likely have more design team samples when we visit you on Tuesday for the live. So mark your calendars, come back and see us on Tuesday. All of the products will release at 9 a.m. on the Tailored Expressions website, and then we will be live at 10 to share some craftiness with all of you guys.
Yes.
All right, well, I hope you enjoyed our product reveal, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, friends.